What is thy bidding, my master?
Learn to know the dark side of the Force.
These the people gonna die?
On the dark side.
Hello everyone and welcome back to NerdTactics. This is Antaganizer and Protagonizer here again.
Hi y'all.
We had a really exciting week, holy crud.
Luke Skywalker with a lightsaber, enough said.
We got Luke Skywalker with a lightsaber. We had some big announcements this week with territory battles. We did a quick live stream on that earlier in the week. Man, we just had a generally big and crazy week for Galaxy of Heroes, didn't we?
Yeah, man, most new content in quite some time. Last week, if you didn't have R2, you had a week to try to get him, or at least get him a 7-star, and then we had the Commander Skywalker special event, which was, I think it was amazing.
Yeah, it was really solid. I have to say it was really fast. I really didn't expect it to happen that fast. It was kind of one of those things that that happened so quickly that I think we're all still catching our breath from the fact that it did happen. You agree with that?
But it, yeah,
they gave us like 4 days notice.
Absolutely. So, well, did they? Anyway,
they did give us notice.
Yeah, they did. I'm just so happy it worked out for me that the only thing I needed was the 7-star Old Ben, and I broke my free-to-play mantra for 7-star Luke Skywalker with a lightsaber, dropped $20 to get the 80 Ben shards, and capped him.
That's probably
to get the Ben shards and cap them that way.
It's probably the most, well, not money you've spent, but most overage you've ever had in shards in a while. How much were you over?
11 shards.
Wow, your shard shop must be packed right now. Can you almost get a whole 2 character shards?
Almost. No, Tie Advanced was up, so I got I got the 2 shards out of that. I really want to go back to working on Darth Vader's ship, but man, Luke Skywalker first.
It's just not one of those priorities for me, and it seems to be for everybody else. And I am the biggest Vader fan. Like, that's me. That's what I collect. But holy crap! I mean, I feel like it's just been.
You're not interested.
It's not that I'm not interested.
But you have
to be said wrong.
No, well, yeah.
There's
but you
so
don't.
many other good things.
Ships doesn't. Right, but ships doesn't capture your imagination, buddy.
Yeah, it doesn't. You're right. I love fighting with my characters and making them awesome,
and most people do. I mean, there's just a little bit of a disconnect from looking at an X-wing to looking at an actual character you recognize from the game. And so it hasn't translated as well as I think other people thought. When I can go in, retreat, and not have to worry about actually physically playing a battle for about 3 days and still get guaranteed, top 200.
I
people
always
aren't
auto
playing
my battle.
It's not like
I
Arena.
always auto my battles, even if I don't. Even when I'm trying, I auto my battles.
It's the difference, and it breaks my heart to do this, but I have to look at the ships and the rewards here. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it just doesn't have very good rewards. The reward system doesn't scale well.
There, here we go.
Like, the more effort I put in,
well.
I don't feel like I get anything out of it. Yeah, for sure.
No, you don't. You get 50 more basically as you go up. So really all you need to be is in the 200s. You get 1,200 a day. That's a Zeta plus gear, or Zeta plus a character, or Zeta plus a ship, just depending on how you want to break it up and do it. Yeah, every 2 days, and that doesn't really change all that much at any of the levels.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, once you get down below 300 or something like that, it's. I hate
Well,
critical
right.
avoidance arrows. I just want to say that.
Oh, well, yeah, they're
Nobody
useless,
uses
but
them for anything. Sorry.
so useless. Speed, and what? Speed and offense or speed and health? Mostly
Speed.
just speed.
Just speed.
Yeah,
Let's just be honest
just
here.
speed.
So I have,
So,
I'm really excited about this week. We're gonna, I actually got rid of all the territory battle stuff I was working on. I mean, we'll have to. I'll throw it down there after we. Why don't we do that really quick? Hold on. Let me hide all of the stuff we're gonna talk about later, and let me pull up that. Um, territory battle map, because I do wanna talk about territory battles a little bit for those who missed the last live stream, which was pretty awesome. We did we talked a lot about territory battles in the last one, didn't we?
yeah, we did, but we can revisit it.
Well, I mean,
Not
for those people who
everyone.
aren't gonna go back and watch the other one, I mean, we can at least go into it. I mean, I don't feel like I wanna spend a whole bunch of time, but so for those who don't know, which I'm sure everybody who's watching this does, we got territory battles coming out. If they release it as fast as they release Luke, I mean, we could be looking at this next week.
If it's ready.
I have to
But
tell
that
you,
would also.
I swear to
But that would
God,
also.
the original post said October. I swear to God, that's what
Right.
the original post said, is October.
Well, I mean, they're ahead of schedule. There's
No, they're
nothing
not.
wrong with that.
They are being
But
rushed by the fact that people keep seeing pictures of it.
maybe. But for
Oh.
them to have territory battles ready, they've also got to have Princess Leia ready.
She
The
is
new
already
Princess
ready.
Leia ready.
Leia's ready.
Well,
The characters are the easy part. They're not going to get into this and not have the characters done first. It's going to be the difficult part's going to be fine tuning this territory battles. So after all my week of looking and searching, I realized that this is not going to be guild versus guild, and I am so sad. I had to tell you,
it's
I
you.
had thought that from the beginning, and I swear to God, I thought that's what we were doing.
So you think it's guild versus AI?
Yeah, it's gonna be like another raid, but it's just gonna be bigger. And honestly, I'm not even that I'm not that crazy. I was really excited about it, but then I realized that it's gonna be very. When they released HAAT and they said, "Oh, heroic! You can use every character in your collection." The only difference is they're adding ships to that collection part.
Uh, we'll see. We haven't we haven't got a hold of it. I mean, you do have the guild power picture, and they are throwing the 7,500 number out there, which makes me think that this is going to be like HAAT, where you really need 50 participants to beat the raid. That's what it originally was before.
Yeah. I agree with
Before
you,
we.
Italian Stallion. Originally, I thought it was going to be guild versus guild. I was so excited. A lot. I mean, I didn't even expect it to be live. I just expected it to be, like, I don't know, an AI guild versus guild. But it'll never happen in this game. We just don't have very good versus system.
Well, and the game can only be so big. It is a mobile game. Not everyone
Clash
can.
of Clans does raid versus raid all the time. I mean, guild versus guild. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to commit that type of time.
Yeah.
So.
By the way,
There's
just a really funny
work
thing
and
for you.
family.
This is an interesting little tidbit for you. You know our good friend Potter, and by good friend I mean friend neither of us have talked to in like 5 years.
Don't tell me he's playing.
No, he's not playing Galaxy of Heroes. Actually, not that he's not a good friend. He'll always be my friend for sure. But I mean, he's a brother just like you. We've just fallen out of touch. But Potter is streaming Clash of Clans. He's apparently like one of the top 17 players in the world.
Huh? Interesting.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna throw him a little line here. Hold on, let me see if I can find his thing. He
So
the really funniest part about this is that he commented um, so I can link in my
did he comment on one of our live streams?
no, he commented on my bounty hunter synergy video that I made like 100 years ago. Which, by the way, I should really revisit because my bounty hunters in that video were like gear level 7 and I was just playing with the idea. And I've actually re-looked at it and I'm looking at adding Jawas to it and doing bounty hunters and Jawa synergy. That is gonna be
that would work.
Insane. Like the one I'm looking at
that
is
would work.
so good. It's the only problem is
So-
that the ones that I want to run, like I just gotta figure out how I want to do it exactly.
So what's your what do you think your team is? I mean,
I'll run it really fast.
It's gonna be okay.
I mean, we got a little bit of time before the raid starts, right? We got a couple minutes. I'm gonna run it.
We got a couple minutes. Okay.
So my Boba Fett, my Zam Wessel, because Zam is the secret to these synergies, and then Guido, and then I'm thinking it's not Engineer, although Engineer would be good, but he's just got so much more synergy with other
droids.
ones.
You need scavengers. What you're looking for?
They look the same.
Yeah, I know. For all the portraits that they have upgraded, they haven't touched the 5 characters that look exactly the same.
He's the one that's 83. Yeah, they literally look exactly the same, and I can't figure out. And luckily, like mine are all different levels, so they're not like all bunched together. And he doesn't have any. And then it's this one. So this is the team that I think is the winner. I really don't even think. I don't think Jawa is that important.
No, I don't think either. But you don't have Boba Fett Zeta, do you?
No. Does it do better things when it's Zeta? No.
Uh,
It's his unique.
Yeah.
It's his unique. I for everybody who just saw that I have 20 Zetas, just leave it alone. You'll see what's coming. It's not ready yet. You know what I'll probably run in this team right now? Is 88. I think this right here is actually probably the team. So I was running this team for a long time with Sun Fac as a tank.
Uh-huh.
I just don't think that a tank fits this team very well. What it needs is just really tanky, like well-geared, well-modded characters.
No, 88 would definitely bring some speed. Hey, blow that up.
Blow what up?
Oh. You got the territory battles up and you got your screen small.
How's that? You can't see it yet. Don't worry. Actually, I just got screwed because they got tenacity up, so the team isn't that hot like that. Wow. Well, the Jawa didn't work out very well. I had to pick to fight against Yoda with it. It's alright. This team is still the core of it. They do very well. Let me put in Sun Fac and I'll show off the. Did I just get a Jawa shard? That's silly.
Did you really?
Yeah. I don't even know which Jawa it was. So this is the normal team I run it with. And I actually was running PvP top 50 with this team for a little while. It's not really valid now, but when I was running it, it was awesome because nobody had ever seen anything like it. So this is the key right here. So Zam Wessel drops hers, then Guido drops his, and basically it's Zam Wessel now takes 5 turns, and then everybody else takes a turn, and then Zam Wessel takes 6 turns, and then everybody else takes a turn, and then she goes again. 1. Oh, by the way, all the other bounty hunters get turn meter and additional damage every time I do this, so it's super insane how many turns she gets in a row. She goes so fast. And then she goes here. Well, I'm not going to throw more, but normally here you would throw more grenades, and it basically becomes a rotation of grenade, 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 grenade. It's so beautiful. Actually, Jawa engineer might do well in this as a healer and as a take out because it just throws grenades so naturally. Well, as it's basic.
Yeah, yeah, it does throw grenades. It's basic, and it does heal, but that heal is not as
Effective
amazing
against.
as one would.
Well, here, let's
Yeah,
do
as one
this.
would think. So.
We're gonna throw engineer in really fast.
Yay! I can, in 24 hours, I can
What?
participate in pit.
Finally,
Oh, raids are up. Yeah, finally. Yeah.
Guild
Yeah.
has started a new raid,
So.
tank raid. Okay, so here's the plan for tank tonight, y'all. So we're gonna be zerging through phase 3. I'm sure there's gonna be some breaks in the stream, but my goal is to basically live stream for the next couple hours, depending on Protag's ability. My phase 1 team that I'm running is going to be just straight Xylo. Phase 2, we're going to be playing with the Vader lead team again. And then phase 3, I'm running Chirpatine, and then I'm going to run, I've gotten my Savage up to over 30k health. So we are going to try and finish phase 3 with Savage. What about you, Protag?
I'm gonna run Jedi because I dislike the fact I'm not a sit and wait type of person. I like to contribute to all the phases if I can.
Well, when you go to run your phase, I think everybody
also,
is sick of me running Xylo, so we're going to try out your new you on top thing.
Okay, that sounded really bad, but...
Well, no homo. Did that make it better?
I wasn't going to go there, but in theory. I was going to try to be a little mature about this,
no
but...
homo. No. I'm mature. By the way, the wife is away, and you know they always say the wife is away and the men will play. This is me playing. I have a Robert-sized glass of gin and tonic, and I'm playing Galaxy of Heroes. This is what I do when my wife is away.
Yeah, am I gonna go with Anakin? Yeah, see, my Jedi just haven't gotten the level.
Just before you click go, give me like 5 seconds so I can switch over. Because Xylo's pretty boring at this point, so we'll run some other teams. I mean, I'm not, but you can. Here, let me switch it over.
That's what he comes out. All right.
Boom.
So,
everybody, sorry about the quality of image drop, but we're not quite set up like some of these places that are like totally. Hey, look, we have perfectly high-res video from 2 people sitting across the world. That's not us. Not yet. So I found out that Twitch offers like a donation button. I don't think I want to go to Twitch, but
they do. There might be a way
we have
to cast both of this.
Huh? Oh, I can. No, I just have to set it up to do both.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like Patreon's the right answer. I don't.
Well, it's just Twitch. Everybody knows Twitch.
Wow.
Twitch is.
YouTube is just as popular as Twitch, in my opinion.
Yeah, but people go to Twitch for live stream games specifically.
Yeah. I always thought Twitch was crazy. That Twitch itself was crazy, and then I actually prefer to live stream than I do making other videos because it's very stress free. You're pretty much just playing and talking to your buddies.
It is stress free, so.
So I was.
Here we go.
So let's see. Let me look at the notes we have for today. What are we? Oh, are you frozen up?
Well. Nah, I'm just slow.
Here. Very slow. Is that to me,
or
is
slow.
that?
There's always. No. There's just a delay. We'll have to work on it, but.
Okay. We might have to figure out a different way to cast you here. I'm sorry, everybody, if it's annoying. We lost a viewer. You may be going back to the bottom screen because you're still going up and down waiting to fight Grievous.
Grievous, yeah. I've watched it, and yeah, I just
don't. Well, you get to go back to the bottom.
I
You have
do get to
been
go back to the bottom of the
redelegated
screen.
to the bottom of the screen. You understand me? You no longer deserve the top of the screen.
We'll figure out the delay at some
I
point.
know we will. Well, what we probably need to do is build an RTMP Linux box and host it at my house so that.
Yeah. Oh, Andy says he doesn't know anybody that does Twitch, that does Star Wars on Twitch. Says all the big guys are on YouTube.
Huh. Well, maybe we need to be on Twitch so that we're the only ones on Twitch. I can actually simulcast to Twitch. It's not a big deal. OBS does both very easily. It's like literally a click of a button and fill in the data.
So, I've been acting like a little school kid today because of Luke Skywalker.
That is the understatement of the century.
Well, only you know how long that I have had that rant.
Okay, so literally, just so everybody understands, I have been listening to why the hell is there not a lightsaber Luke literally since the day he started playing the game a year and a half ago. Almost every conversation that we have about this game is, God, if only they had a lightsaber Luke. He's still not a Jedi.
Basically. I'm good with that. I actually like that because in the movies, Yoda specifically tells him in Return of the Jedi that he is not a Jedi until he faces Vader. So,
which is the worst.
Sorry,
excuse my language. The worst trial ever. The worst Jedi trial ever in the history of ever.
Oh come on, Anakin wasn't much better. His just kind of happened. We didn't even know what was going on. Luke's was better than Obi-Wan's and Anakin's combined.
Not much.
At least he had a straight objective. He knew what he had to do.
Try and kill your father.
Both Obi-Wan and Anakin.
And don't let the dark side get you.
Both Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Nobody.
They're the most. Well, yeah, I know, but it was. It was.
I remember.
I have a theory on that. One, it's a mirror thing. Because they both had unusual trials. Obi-Wan stays pure to the Jedi Order, and Anakin goes dark.
That sounds like.
So I think there's a bit. What? What?
Hey, what happens?
Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Let's just make this very clear to everybody and make sure that we're all on the same page. What is Robert doing right now, other than raiding? I have
drinking?
a gin and tonic in my hand. And what happens traditionally when Robert drinks and hangs out with Eric? I turn into a.
Well, we're not going to say that word. You just have to behave yourself.
I'm trying to behave myself, but I just want to make it clear that I am behaving myself. I'm not being mean to Eric. This is just history repeating itself.
Over and over again.
Over and over again.
So.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt you. I don't know.
It's okay.
I don't know if I agree with you about the mirror thing. I really don't. It's been so long. Oh, do you remember what our lore talk was supposed to be about tonight? I'm wondering.
Dark saber.
The dark saber. You would be very surprised if you found out where I found the best history of the dark saber ever from. Have I told you where I got this data from? Because I've seen every episode of it, but finding a place that finds such an obscure object and then makes a history of it is. I mean, it's not that obscure, but at the same point, it's pretty obscure. So StarWars.com.
StarWars.com.
StarWars.com posted I have the RSS feed and I have the app on my phone because, well, yes, I am that nerdy. And I was flipping through it the other day. I was bored on my not smoke break since I quit smoking last week, and I am just flipping through it, and I'm like, oh, the history of the Darksaber, expecting it to be like this one paragraph, And they did a really good job with it. So I stole a couple of the pictures. I figured it would be a fun thing to go over in the live stream. Yeah.
Cool. So let me set up the kind of the intro. The Darksaber first appears in the Clone Wars TV series. I don't remember what season it is, and it is an old Jedi weapon that has become a Mandalorian heirloom. I think it's the first time a lightsaber is introduced into the Star Wars galaxy that's held by a non-Jedi user and fight.
Correct.
I don't know. Maybe I might be a little too far with
holder
that.
Was?
Who the original holder was?
No, the original holder in the TV show.
In Clone Wars, no, I'd have to look that up.
So, the first time it's shown is in the Mandalore plot, which is season 2, episode 12, The Voyage of Temptation from Clone Wars, the Clone Wars, and it was wielded by Pre Vizsla, and he was the leader of the Death Watch. Okay, which is like the Royal Guard, like the premier elite soldiers of Mandalore. You remember that now?
So I remember that.
Okay.
So I'm a little fascinated. I'm testing Obi-Wan out on Grievous right now.
Oh.
He's all taunted up.
Oh, okay.
So
Pre Vizsla, actually, this is Gar Saxon, I think, who I'm showing a picture of right now, but that's fine. He ends up fighting. I don't have a picture of it, but Pre Vizsla ends up fighting both Ahsoka Tano, pre-Fulcrum Ahsoka Tano, for Star Wars Galaxy of Hero players. And then he ends up fighting Darth Maul. Okay. What happens when he fights Darth Maul? Do you remember?
He loses and Maul gains control of the Darksaber. Not only in gaining control of the Darksaber, Maul controls all of Mandalore.
So, Maul fights Gar Saxon and ends up winning the saber. And when he does, let's see if I can have all of these pictures up at once. There we go. He ends up winning the saber and gains control of Mandalore. Yes, that is all true. But did you know, which this was something, I actually had to go back and read them because I don't know that I've ever actually read them. There is a comic book series. When I say I have to go back and read them, or had to go back and read them, what I mean is I have to go back and read them still. So Darth Maul wields the Darksaber in the Sons of Dathomir comic book. In fact,
in one we talking about one episode, or we're talking
about the full comic book series. There's a Darth Maul, the Sons of Dathomir. So, for those of you who don't know, Darth Maul is actually from Dathomir, the same place Savage is, and
they're brothers.
They're brothers, yeah, and they, and as well as Old Daka and all the Night Sisters are all from the same planet, which is really cool. So he wields it in the Sons of Dathomir, which is how the saber gets to Dathomir, which I found phenomenally interesting. Because
so how does it get off of Dathomir?
Well, I will show you. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find that picture that I thought I downloaded. So I didn't. So this is what we got. Sorry, random picture showing up. So Sabine finds the Darksaber in Rebels. So it happens in Clone Wars, the old series, and then it goes into the comic books and is part of the Sons of Dathomir. And then, actually, Sabine doesn't find it. Ezra finds it. And Ezra picks it up, and Darth Maul has Ezra pick it up during Visions and Voices in Season 3.
That is correct. They are at...
I'm cheating. I'm using the Star Wars website, so I know I'm right.
Are you?
This is not my general knowledge.
No, but that's when they're... Isn't that what... That's when they're at the...
Yeah, hold on. I'll add the
The
picture up
Sith
real fast.
temple for the Sith holocron is that
No,
correct?
no. So they are actually at the. So they are on Dathomir, looking for in old Daka's palace, or I don't know if you call it palace, but her.
Oh, that's right.
And
That's right. They are.
remember,
Why are they there?
But well, they're there. So once more, the dark saber changes owners, and the ramifications for Mandalore and their that doesn't. So yeah, so Ezra picks it up. Sabine ends up taking it, and ends up fighting against not Ezra, but Kanan in the temple. She ends up being taken by the Night Sisters, and
That's right.
mentally, and ends up fighting against Kanan. Sorry, my brain stopped working there for a second. And she fights Kanan, and eventually they get out, and they still have the dark saber, and eventually the dark saber makes it back all the way circle, right? Goes to Dathomir, gets picked up in Dathomir, and it gets picked up and wielded by a Mandalorian. That's one of the big things here, is that it didn't get picked up and it got used by Ezra a little bit, but eventually a Mandalorian picks it up again. This blade is destined to rule Mandalore. That's the whole idea of the sword, is that it is the leader of Dathomir, I mean not Dathomir, of Mandalore's sword. It's a Jedi killer.
Correct. Also, it is the only lightsaber that is black that we have yet seen.
It's actually more reminiscent of a black hole than it being the. You determine a black hole is it's a dark spot with light coming behind it.
If you want to go there, you can. I'm just going to go with it's a black lightsaber.
No, that's really boring. It's the black hole lightsaber.
Okay, well, if you want to be more complicated, you can. So it's black for one reason or the other. The other thing that's significant about it is the only lightsaber that we have ever seen that actually looks something like a modern day sword. It actually has a blade shape as opposed to the traditional cylindrical shape with the point. It also has a cross guard on it, which
doesn't actually turn up again until Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Exactly.
Although he ends up splitting his crystal into it. There's a belief that Kylo Ren, well, I'm going to say a belief, but it's actually in like Star Wars Explained, the book, that Kylo Ren's lightsaber is actually designed after an ancient lightsaber design. I mean, that seems like a Disney cover-up, but at the same time, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Well, it would, but he also has to literally break his kyber crystal.
I don't think he did it on purpose.
I think he completely did it on purpose.
Turning it to the dark side.
The whole kyber crystal mythology that Disney's been putting out, that we even discussed last time, was the concept of the kyber crystal being the lightsaber's soul. And so if you subscribe to the saber theory that we were talking about last time...
About this. Sorry. I think Kylo Ren's kyber crystal was one of the crystals from the Death Star.
No, there wasn't anything left. There just wasn't anything left.
Are you kidding me? You don't think that there was 1,000 kyber crystals shot out into the universe to re-impregnate?
No.
I literally believe that the kyber... Okay, first of all, I've been thinking about this too. Rogue One, right, is about them strip mining Dathomir. I mean, not Dathomir. Jeddah. To get all of the kyber crystals off of it. Where'd they find the second source of kyber crystals for the second Death Star?
I have no idea.
They'd already strip mined the whole freaking place. And not only did they do it, but they did it in a third the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude.
The kyber...
Don't poke holes, buddy. Don't poke holes.
Dude, that is a big... whole. They literally went into Rogue One and said, okay, we strip mine the whole planet. The biggest planet, the planet with the largest concentration of kyber crystals in the world. So one of two things either happened. Either they didn't get, the kyber crystals weren't destroyed, and they were able to salvage them in some way, shape, or form, right? Or
Okay.
they have another source for them. In which case, if they were salvaged, which is the only plausible explanation in my brain, is that in some way they were able to salvage some of the kyber crystals. There's just not that big of a source again.
I would be much more comfortable, and I think it'd be much more plausible, since we see that he has gone to the lengths to recover Darth Vader's helmet, that
you
he
think he
also
uses
has
Darth Vader's cracked lightsaber? That would be a great story.
I think that he uses his grandfather's kyber crystal, but he takes it to the next level and cracks it,
or it was already cracked
accidentally
from the
cracks
fire.
it. So, right.
Wait, did Darth Vader's lightsaber? No, Darth Vader's lightsaber falls into the.
No, it does not. Luke just cuts his hand off. It does not fall. Remember in the old EU, if I remember correctly, Leia's first lightsaber, I believe, is Darth Vader's.
She has a red lightsaber?
One. I think. I'm stretching it. I could be wrong, but it would have been during the Thrawn trilogy, and I can't remember if she has Darth Vader's lightsaber or if she has
old Ben's.
Anakin's old one, but they have the Nugri. If I'm saying it correctly, Nogri. That end up calling her Lady Vader. She ends up on the planet. I'm pretty sure she uses what force ability she has to levitate and turn on the lightsaber she has, and I remember it being a red blade. I read this a long time ago. So I'm pretty sure if you go old EU that Luke has that lightsaber and holds on to it.
Huh. Phase 1 complete.
And we definitely know it.
How far are we into the live stream?
Oh.
Because I have to tell you, I'm really impressed at how fast we're downing Phase 1 now.
Let's see. We're about 45 minutes into the live stream.
Okay, so it took about 30 minutes to down the first phase. I think we'll get through Phase 2 pretty fast, too.
I'm so excited. I'm going to bust out clones first because we got upgraded Princess Leia. More attacks more often at a higher damage point.
Well,
I'm looking forward to this.
Grievous again, so my Kylo's about to die. Oh, this may be bad. Because I have to kill the turret with Kylo. Or retreat this run. I just need to retreat this run. Because otherwise I'm going to throw off my clones.
So. Oh yeah, that's already worlds better.
Oh, did you Zeta her?
No, I didn't Zeta her. I am 3 Zetas away, and I can't decide if I want to Zeta her or if I want to Zeta Luke.
I think Luke's going to get every Zeta from now on from me.
Probably, but, you know, I am realistic. It's going to take time for...
Let's see, what does she need?
For me to get Luke completely up and running, though I think I was able to... almost 80?
Ooh.
No, 75.
She's missing mods. I'm really glad I didn't try and run that. She's missing 2 mods.
75 with... Oh, she just hit for 16 on one of her attacks. That is so sexy.
For 16k?
16k, yep.
Wow. What's yours at, though? Gear level 11
16.
Yet?
Yeah, I'm gear level 11.
Oh, okay. So you're up there with me. Although all my clones are gear level 11. Are all your clones gear level 11?
No, only... Oh, excuse me. Echo and 5s are. I just did Echo.
Oh,
I got some good drops off of the last raid.
Although I haven't figured out how you keep up with me in this raid. Oh, it's because you have the
droids.
The droids that do really well.
Yeah.
Kip.
And then
Hold on.
I've been known to eke every single point out of my characters I can. So
Hold on a second.
when you've given up, okay. So that was Robert's dog in the background. But one of the things I do, and I don't know if it's desperate, but I will get every single ounce of damage I can out of my characters. So I will run.
I had a sales
everything.
guy come to the door,
Oh, okay.
and I'm like sitting here like chilling at my house, and the dog's freaking out. Like, what is happening? Sales guy. Makes me feel guilty for doing that to people in the past.
Oh, she's doing. She's. I just saw 15K, 15K, 16K.
Yours
She's
might be
probably
better.
gonna
What's
do more
your speed
damage
at?
Her speed is around 200.
Oh, okay. I think mine's probably. You're probably doing a little bit more damage than mine, but mine's probably a little bit faster than yours. I'd be very interested to see what your overall damage for her is.
I'm going to be interested too. So part of the reason I beat you, buddy, is you run your teams and then you like go to sleep or don't bother with it again, and I squeak out every single point of damage I can.
That makes sense.
So sometimes, I'll be honest, sometimes I watch your damage numbers
and then just try and beat them.
yeah, even if I can do it by like 1,000 damage. So
yeah, no, I know. I'm glad you do that. It makes it very competitive in our friendship.
So yes, but I'm excited. I am going to run Commander Skywalker tonight with my rebels
for phase 3.
I don't know. No, I think I might run it for phase 2. Experiment with it because Wedge and Biggs. So it's Wedge, Biggs, Ezra, Commander Luke Skywalker, and I don't know who my last is. It's probably going to be R2. I've not been very happy with Lando as a character choice. I
mean, Luke is probably a great alternative to Lando, but I just feel like all of his stuff is... Like, I look at his character sheet and go, wow, he'll be really good when I Zeta him.
No, well, I mean, that's when he'll be his most effective, but his basic slows. It's a guarantee slow. And for raids, that is the most important. I still think Fives is the most important raid character there is, period.
Man, they really buffed Leia, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, because you can get him early. He's easy to Omega, which means he gets the double tap. And all you have to do is get his potency to about 50 to 60%, and it's almost a guarantee, even in heroic level. And he's just like, he's a must get. Like, I will, if I start a new account, I will skip almost everything else to get 5s as fast as I possibly can.
Oh yeah.
Because he's that valuable. And the only other character that has that type of guaranteed slow is Blaze.
Yeah.
And he is, difficult to get. And now Commander Skywalker.
Yeah.
And I was actually in arena with him a little bit earlier.
Skywalker?
Today. Oh yeah, he was one-shotting.
Switch over to the. Hold on. Sorry everybody. I'll put you back up. I can't.
So.
I wasn't reading. Yeah, you tell Kip. Sorry, I'm like, I just realized that I still had it on the small screen. You're supposed to be watching this and making sure I don't do stupid stuff like that. I still had it minimized.
I'm trying to do more damage here.
What percentage are you at in phase 2? Let's just see if you're even close.
I'm at 92.28%.
Damn.
And I'm only at.
How's your Leia's health?
Tank turn full health.
Really? Because mine is not at full health.
So.
You might actually beat me in the tank turn what?
10. It's about to be 8 because it goes by twos.
Yeah. Well, we're pretty close in where we're at. Let's just say that. It's not definitely more damage now from Leia in phase 2. Like a serious amount. And also when you stealth her now, she gets all of her turn meter back. Have you noticed that?
Yep.
That's a huge bonus to the
Yep.
to the
If you
character.
keep her stealth the entire time, yeah.
The only thing
And
then you got to deal with is that
well, but that's what the Zeta's for. See, this is
when
my
I
debate.
get the Zeta,
Princess. It's so sexy. It's so sexy, and I want to Zeta her so she gets that protection back and like just rocks with the clones and hangs with them. I don't have to worry about her dying.
well,
but
my problem
it's
is
so
that
hard
damn
not to.
firestorm, man. It just hurts so bad. What are you at now? Have you done over 10% yet?
Yeah, I'm at 80. I just broke 10%. I'm at 89.99.
I'm literally right behind you.
So
It'll be interesting to see
we'll
if we
see
both
how.
do about the same damage, because I have a lot more on my clones than you do.
All right, so Princess
Firestorm.
Leia's
Okay,
at
she didn't die again.
Princess Leia's at risk here, but yeah, see, she's getting that health back more. That health back's more reliable now, at least for
Than
me.
it was by like.
Yeah, by a ton.
Yeah.
I watched her get so much health just now.
God, with her damage increase, she just is eating the turrets. God, Princess Leia on this new thing. I'm literally the most I'd ever done was 6% before. I mean, you and I are about to clear this. There's no reason for me to run the Zader team. I'm not saying that we're gonna solo it, but I'm just saying I'm at 11%, almost 12% right now. And if you and I are both knocking that out, that's.
Yeah, I didn't. I had an out of. I had a non-alter topple here, so that'll give you a bit of a boost.
A non what?
There. I had to topple with. I had to get rid of the turrets and topple the tank without having killed all the turrets at the same time. So it's a you lose a speed advantage there.
Oh.
You're faster when you topple all the tank's turrets at once.
Oh, I don't ever do that.
Man, you should.
Why?
Because you're faster. You literally get a speed bonus.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, you get morale 2. Hold on, I got morale 2. So morale 2 is plus 25% speed if you topple all the guns at once.
Well, I'm gonna start doing that now. But I've apparently been beating you without that, so that explains why you are closer than I am.
Why do I always have to explain game mechanic to you?
Because I don't actually research them. I just have every character ever known to man.
So just so y'all know how this works, I do all the research, okay? He's running Princess Zodi, Sexy Zodi, because I did the research and told him he should.
Everybody's dead.
Everybody's dead.
Yeah, I just ran out of turn meters.
Did it enrage on enrage on you?
Yeah, I got.
So what was your damage?
2.7.
2.7. All right.
Which is more than I've ever done before. Just for the record. by a percentage. Oh, by the way, the reason I'm not running Sidious is because I don't have Sidious. And I don't think he's worth it otherwise. TIE Fighter Pilot's better when you're not running...
Oh, TIE Fighter Pilot is significantly better.
Well, than my current... Oh, it didn't give slow where I wanted it.
We get that last tank topple. Bam. Got that topple on 1. So now this is my normal procedure. 5s. Yeah, 5s is going to die. Always give it a go.
What are you talking about?
I always try to escape with 5s on that last topple. Yeah.
You were telling
Don't
me
really
about
care
that.
about anybody else, but if you can get 5s out of there, that's just gravy.
What were you at? You might have beat me. I didn't know about that speed thing. I'll be very honest.
I'm at 84, now I'm at 83.
No, I meant... Oh, did you get another topple?
Yeah.
You probably
I got a last topple. I'm about to go into a rage, so dying. 5s doesn't die because he's awesome.
What did you do? 3.2 million?
Don't know yet. I actually got a freaking I have to reset this for my my droids. I'm about to find out here. Maybe.
Let's take him out and put Sidious in.
I did 3.1 million.
So just underneath what I did.
You did 3.2?
Probably like 3.23.
Okay, I had Leia do 1.3 million of that, followed up by 800,000, almost 800, almost 900,000, 8.6 for Clone Trooper. 5's doing almost 500,000. No, that's Echo. Echo and 5's almost the same. I think Echo's close to 5. 5's is 3. And Cody is 2,000. So,
nice.
Yeah. I don't know how necessary that Zeta is. I made through an entire run, but
yeah,
I'm
it'll
beating
still
you
help.
by 100,000 right now.
Wait, you're beating me in the raid?
Yeah, go Jedi! Woo!
Wait,
woo,
you did
woo.
3.1 million?
Yes, I did 3.1 million.
I did 2.3 million.
No, I did 3.1 million.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
apparently I need
Leia
to work
did
on speed.
Leia did 1.3 million by herself.
Damn.
Yeah. Go buff. All right. I gotta.
My run right now is awful. This might be the
Is it?
worst run ever. Yeah, I just had all the turrets pop back up on me. Phase 2 is not my game. Damn you and the couch you rode in on. I want you to screw up on everything right now. You're not allowed to do anything good.
Oh, I gotta get my droids out of here. Firestorm's coming up. They can't take that crap. This is where the scrub team comes in.
The whole phase
So,
is
for
gonna
guys,
be over before you come in.
What? No, it's not. I'm gonna get my scrub team in here. They're gonna take a round for me. Hopefully they'll be around long enough to take that firestorm, and then I'll deal from there. Yeah, so guys, don't be afraid to reset the tank and get the tank where you want it. If that firestorm's coming up, get your crappy dudes out there. Yep, see, firestorm up. Probably gonna have to throw one more person out there for the big cannon, and I'm gonna throw my droids in there.
Oh. Now that was a good clean run. That's how that's supposed to go.
So let me.
You know, if I ever get this team actually working correctly, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble, right?
Yeah, but once again, you have to get it working correctly.
Well, if I had your instruction manual, that would be better. Okay, I just lost some people, but Vader has like holy crap.
This is not working out for me.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, really? You couldn't stay alive one more go for the cannon to go off? All right.
I'm not saying I'm doing anything crazy right now, but I actually really like this team for this phase. It's really
All right,
fun.
let's see if Pog the Lesser will be useful for something. Like taking a main cannon shot. Come on. Yes! That's exactly what I needed him to do.
287k for my other one, so I'm back on top. But your droids are going to take it.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody else. Finish the phase.
Nope.
It's alright, I beat you phase 3. I beat you phase 3, hands down.
Probably, but I've got 13% to play with. I'll see what I can do here.
Well, my Princess Leia pretty much my Princess Leia pretty much survived, didn't she? I mean, I could go back and watch, but
oh man, I got it. Oh, I'm so happy.
okay, I'm gonna throw you up on main screen. I'm gonna go make another drink.
Okay.
Hopefully it won't just be all shuddery for everybody. I'll be right back, everybody.
All right. Droids how they're supposed to be run. Yes. First turn tank topple. Really excited about that. Got HK's grenade to slow. I don't know how far behind. Yeah, y'all are so far behind. But let's see where we're at. Tank not coming, not attacking outside of the time, boost your damage output. Yeah, I don't know. Getting Leia's health up to 20k Stallion, and getting her speed and getting her damage that she needs. That's asking much. That's asking a little too much. All right. Nope. So one of my
I think
other
you're frozen out.
Yeah, I'm frozen out.
I mean, the ship isn't, but you are.
Yeah. There we go. We're finally getting to it. So
boom. Everybody can see you in the bottom now.
Yeah.
So until we come back at the end of this phase, we're just gonna go show everybody. Let's go 0 Rancor. I've gotten in a lot of trouble trying to not 0 Rancor. You heard about what I've been trying to do, right?
You've been trying to get 1 damage.
1 damage. All I want is to figure out the secret to 1 damage. That's it. If I can figure out how to do 1 damage, that's what I will do in every raid from now on. I don't want to do 1,000. I don't want to do 2. I want to do a single damage. Because nobody can be mad about 1 damage.
Oh, I disagree about that.
Well,
but,
if I figure out a way to do 1 damage consistently, maybe 2, it's not like I was trying not to get 0.
Phase 2's over with. I lost Jow Engineer, so this is gonna be over pretty soon. I didn't taunt with Nesbit like I should have.
Okay, so phase 3, this is where I'm excited.
So what you got for us on phase 3?
Yes, so phase 3, I'm running Chirpatine first.
Okay.
0 damage. By the way, everybody, I am exactly 2 million credits short of 97 stars. I'm very excited about that.
So who don't you have unlocked besides Admiral Thrawn?
Not unlocked, just GK and Admiral.
Yeah,
Thrawn.
not unlocked. Just Admiral Thrawn?
And GK. General Kenobi.
Ah, okay.
But that's soon. I mean,
Yeah,
the way we're taking
that
down
was
this
half
raid.
as good. That was half as good as I normally do. That was 48. Okay, so I'm now back on top. Got almost 4 million damage.
It's alright. How much do you do in phase 3? Not much, huh?
Well, we'll see, cause I'm gonna
Oh,
pull
you're
out my
putting out
General
the new one.
Skywalker after I run my form of Chirpatine, which definitely favor Kanan over Soon Fok.
That's because your
It's my-
Soon Fox sucks.
Well, yes, and I much prefer to play with Kanan. Kanan is my absolute favorite character in Rebels. Ezra's a close second. Um, but I think that his counter is more reliable. His basic does offensive down, and he helps Han stay alive a little bit longer. So and of course he's a Jedi, so he stays he stays alive longer himself. So.
Sorry, I'm looking at my
Nope. My Imperial Guard didn't stun.
I'm trying to see if I have something better than the mod that I'm running right now. I have a 4-star mod on Royal Guard.
Ooh, that's painful, but at least your Royal Guard's
it's health
not
though.
at...
It's a health triangle, like it's good. It's just not what I want. I'll have to fix that before our next raid. I was going through all my... I went through a bunch of characters to mod everybody before Luke, and then realized I didn't need it.
Nothing but resistance.
On what?
Oh, both Palpatine and...
Did you have Palpatine's stuff up?
Yeah, I think my Palpatine's got something like almost 70% potency.
Oh, really?
But yeah, but he gets resisted every once in a while. There we go, no resistance. Gonna give Han some more shield, so he's gonna stay alive longer. He's gonna taunt. There's speed for everybody. And
yeah, I got 1 resistance too. Do you do the...
This is gonna have...
We're gonna see. No, this isn't gonna be a perfect run. I really need to have a perfect run so I can beat Protag. Although, I just need to get this run over with so I can play with my new toy.
Resist. I'm hitting too many resists. I'm not having a good phase 3 right now. So.
Well, new Han is supposed to be awesome, so hopefully he got a health boost. That's all I keep thinking.
Yeah, but I didn't level him because... Did he get a health boost? I don't know. It'd be nice if he got a health boost.
You didn't level him. Why?
Because I got him and he sucked.
Han Solo is awesome gear level 10+. That's what I have to say about that. Is like you have to be gear level 10+ for it to be valid, but at gear level 10+, he is rocking. I've got the first 4 of my shocks. To a point where I'm kind of nervous.
I'm in 2 shocks, but I had my Kanan counter attack, so now B2's minus 50% damage here. I'm gonna go ahead and Royal Guard up here. It's a little too early for Kanan's taunt.
I just had the perfect starting run. The start of this run is flawless. Soon Fox down, but Han Solo is still almost at full health. And then Soon Fox just hit full health. Now he's gonna go, and now I have 3 tanks up. This is, I mean, I may not do 5%, but I'm gonna do a solid amount of damage.
I need a stun here. Damn it! That was enough to get us. Man, why was my freaking Emperor so slow? I don't know if I'm gonna keep this run. Lost Han. Don't know why, but
You're gonna have a hard time competing against this run. I'll be very honest with you.
I don't know. Why did it take so?
And this is how Turpentine is supposed to look, everybody. This is not the way it always looks, but this is definitely the way it's supposed to look. Why is Royal Guard getting so many turns? That's my question.
I don't know. Come on, Shock. There we go. There's the stun.
This doesn't happen, Eric. I'm gonna cross 1,000,000 damage.
Really?
I'm at almost 5. I'm at 4% on Turpentine.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I haven't had a run this good ever. I'm gonna cross 1,000,000 damage.
So.
I'm not getting any counters. It's like insane. Like he hasn't barely countered at all. My Sun Fok is at. I'm at 494 point. So I'm at 4.18% or something like that, and yeah, it's just good. I think I'll get 5%.
There we go. I will keep this run.
Holy crap. Eric, I just passed 5%. I just passed 6%.
Awesome.
Okay. All my tanks are dead. But I realized I was doing some research on this, and so I did 844k, which is a really good Turpentine run, you know. I'm back on top.
Kanan, you couldn't. Kanan didn't counterattack. Of course not.
Eric?
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
500k. On this next thing, you can't do. Just FYI. This is something you literally don't have the character to do. And I'm hoping it's going to put up 1,000,000 damage.
So I got the slow, I got the defense down. Kanan's gonna bite it here soon.
Dude, if this works, I'm gonna be
lost
so happy.
Kanan.
Oh, that was close. For everybody who's watching.
Still have the Emperor up.
Holy crap. I almost lost him.
Lost the Emperor. Chirpa went down. I feel like that was a good run. So yeah, that was 318k for me. So
that's good.
which is a good run
that's
for
not a bad run.
Me. And that's with Royal Guard being at gear level 8, Hans is at 9, and Kanan's at 10, Emperor's at 10, and Chief Chirpa's at
another 70k, Eric.
So,
Eric,
I really want to replace. I want to get the Emperor fast enough so I can replace Chief Chirpa with Gar Saxon.
That makes sense.
And this is why. So, well, one Gar Saxon's got a slow, which is awesome, but it's even better than that. Because I think if that happens, I think literally you could possibly solo it, or
with
at
who?
least do a ton of damage. Gar Saxon included. Okay, so Gar Saxon's leadership ability maxed out. Okay,
Yeah.
After everything's done, it's defense. Let's see, defense, counter chance, defense, counter chance, defense, counter chance. I think its counter chance gets up to 10, 30, 40, 50% count. I think it ends up being a 50% counter chance with 40% defense across the board. This is what I love. Whenever an Empire ally uses a basic attack, they recover 5% health. What does the Emperor do all day long? Basic attack, basic attack, basic attack, 5% health.
That's awesome. But I think that you're still
So,
going to have the
in
same issues
theory-
everybody else has.
Which is what?
The turn meter. Oh my
So,
god!
but he slows. He slows. I think when he's done, he has
Oh, I should have jumped out there.
he has a slow if the Royal Guard doesn't do it. And then what does his unique do? Oh, and then when another ally attacks during an enemy turn, Gar Saxon has 50% chance to assist. And it goes up to 20, 30, 40. It goes almost close to 90 to 100%. That's his unique. So at maxed out.
Oh no!
He should be assisting on almost every Emperor attack, and the Emperor should be getting 5% life out of it. So I was working on him until Skywalker dropped. I'm back on Gar Saxon. It's going to take a long time. He's a 16 energy Cantina only. But he's my next character. I think he's a wonderful replacement for Chirpa. And I think I can stack enough speed
hold
on.
Let's see what he does. I don't. Do I have him 7-star
on
yet?
Emperor Palpatine? You probably have him unlocked. I actually probably have a character that has more stars than you do. You probably have him unlocked at 2 stars. I think that's what he unlocked at. Maybe 3.
What's yours at?
I've got him to 4-star. Working on 5. But he's 16 energy.
Oh, he's a
so
neutral battle.
He's a grind. Yeah, he's Cantina, but he's also 16 energy. So, I mean,
well, I'm looking for a new Cantina character.
well, there you go. I just gave it to you.
Ooh.
I tell you guys, I
$1,900.
tell him how to play this. I tell him how to play this game. He just has the characters to do it.
Oh my god! I just got the Cody. Somebody had a Cody that was like crazy power. I'm mixing it with all the rest of my clones and putting R2 in it. This is like the perfect light side team.
So here goes. Oh man, I wish my stream was better. But here goes Wedge Biggs, Ezra, Commander Skywalker, level 76. His basic it only goes to Omega. He's gear level 7, and I've got critical damage mods and a health mod set.
Oh, is this your Luke?
He's got speed. Yeah, this is my Luke. Let me run through my Luke real quick where he's at before I run. Yeah, can I get a level on him? I don't think so, but I'm gonna try. Let's see, can I get a? Yes. Okay, so he'll be 77. I'll take that. I don't think that nets me much. But yeah, no. So interesting thing about Luke, his last unique, it binds all things, doesn't unlock till gear level 8. Which is new.
I noticed that.
But yeah, I have his main ability, his Destined Strike, maxed out. He's got a speed down, and if he has speed down already, then he's going to remove 30% turn meter. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to reduce some turn meter. Not only are we going to have Luke going, he's pretty fast. His speed right now is at 190, and that's you know, so he's gonna. I have plus 50 speed. He's at 190. He is super fast. He gains potency, but my other abilities really aren't that far in. I do have his unique where he counter attacks up to a 40% chance. And I'm running all rebels, so he'll gain 10% turn meter anytime a rebel is attacked. And with Ezra, you get to choose who your sister is. I obviously will be choosing Luke.
Who your sister
for
is?
his basic assist. Who your sister is. Assist.
His sister.
One of the great things about Ezra is you get to choose who is your sis character.
I'm literally just giving you crap. I literally know exactly what you're saying.
So we shall see what happens. All right. So I got Luke going up first. He's going to go basic attack. Don't have enough potency to apply defense down. I'm going to get rid of all the droids. See if I can. Yeah, we're doing 6,000. There we go. Speed down, defense down. There we go. I got it with Luke on the Ezra assist. Yeah, it did. We already got that assist down. Yeah.
You're frozen.
I know I'm frozen. That's why I'm play by play.
Oh, okay.
Got R2 in for health. He's not going to live much longer because. But there's Luke's counterattack. He needs some help, so I'm going to call to action. He doesn't have anything to dispel, but he's going to get health back, so I'm going to call to action, get 30% of my health back. I'm still super high, so I'm going to hit him for 10,000. This is 10,000 at 76. Gear level 7.
Wow. That's pretty hard.
Ezra's going to do his thing. So all the droids are back. So if R2 gets another turn, I'm going to tell the droids to hit Luke just to kind of see how that goes. Especially since I have... I can apply tenacity down as well, which I haven't been doing because I'd rather speed down. But we're going to smoke screen to Luke. He's probably going to die real fast, but... he also has his counter. Main cannon took him out. So probably really need Obi-Wan in that maybe, but I used him as a Jedi to see where that was going. So so I did 179k and Luke did 48k at level 77. My Biggs, which is maxed out gear level 11, did 43.
You're still not. Wait,
Luke's
how much did you put up?
Luke himself put up 48. Biggs, who's maxed out at gear level 11 for me, he's got some of my best mods because I love my wigs. Did 43.
So what squad
and Wedge
should I
did
run
55.
now? I'll just run this squad. Oh no, I'll run Ima first.
So
these guys don't have mods, they don't have anything. I'm just... By the way, everybody, I'm literally gonna auto these battles to make sure Protag can't get ahead of me. And
I'm only 100,000. I'm only 100,000 back, but I probably don't got 100,000. I probably don't got 100,000 in me. But let's see what we got here. Darth Vader, Tarkin, TIE Fighter pilot.
Oh, that's a good team. How are you holding that back? You're a tease.
Cause none of it's geared. I don't have the gear level for it. I got a Sidious, and we'll throw Boba Fett in there for that. So I might do 100,000 with this team, maybe. We'll see.
I'm just running my clones, my first clone team. This is the double healer one that I was working on for a little bit. The one that I want to put Xeris in.
Ah. Yep. Yes. Sidious did.
Double healer, no
Or
tank.
Sidious.
Yeah.
He didn't survive the. Yeah. See, this is the problem with my guys. They don't survive the droids.
This seems actually doing very well. I'm very surprised, actually. I'm doing decent damage with my I mean, a terrible damage, but they're surviving, which is, I mean, that's the first step to victory, right? I did 115k with them.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Vader's gone.
Not complaining.
Yeah, so I did 44,000 there with Vader.
By the way, no Jedi in my entire everything has a single mod. I took every mod off of every Jedi. Because I thought.
Right, complete Rebel team. Lando has no mods, but I don't expect him to live anyway. Han Solo's first shot.
Woohoo! Did another 14k. I'm up by 220k right now, Eric. You better catch up.
Yeah, I know. I can't. I wish I could. I wish I could. Even with that good farm boy Luke. I mean, I ain't got it.
You know what's funny? I'm about to run all my Jawas. Just for fun. Because I ain't got nothing better to do. I'm really sad. I got through 3 rounds with my Savage.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah, so, yeah, I see. I'm on the doldrums. That was 27k.
Yeah, my issue, by the way, Italian, with that is the fact that I couldn't get them below 50%. So that model works off of like a 50%. Oh man, I'm not even in the game and I'm getting my butt whooped. God, my Jawas suck so bad. I just have to survive long enough for. Oh, here we go. That's cool.
We'll throw tanks. Where's Zeb? Zeb. There's Zeb. Let's just throw some people out there that will possibly survive.
30k. I did another 30k. I'm just pulling that. I haven't even played my droids yet.
Oh, your droids are going to get stomped. They'll last about 2 seconds.
How about my resistance with their terrible gear?
They might. We'll see.
There are no datas or anything, or probably even any gear on them anymore. Hey man, 100k is a win in this situation.
What does Zeb do? Do physical damage targeting?
Oh my god, so terrible.
I have Clone Wars Chewbacca.
You're playing with Clone Wars Chewbacca right now?
I'm playing with Clone Wars Chewbacca right now.
That is so gangster of you. I just wanted to let you know.
It is that
16k with
desperate.
my resistance. Well, my droids may not do terrible. They're better geared than my resistance are, and they might still have mods.
Oh, Zeb saved him. Let's see.
Let's do that.
I'm gonna backup plan Chewbacca because he's
I need
about
to take
to die.
R2 out so that he can run in my
Bam.
My clone, my rebel.
Bam. Just lost Zeb.
Oh, are you running your rebels?
No, I was running a mixture of. I was running Hera, Phasma, Cody, Clone Wars Chewbacca, and Zeb. And I used Hera's ability to bring Chewbacca back, so I got a little bit more damage in. and I did almost 13K.
Oh,
And I think
gangster right there.
I think I'm out of. I know it's gangster. I think I'm out of characters. Nope, 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 not quite. I got 4 more to throw at it. I don't know with that uptick in if I Zeta Leia with that uptick in damage, man, I think I could rule phase 4. I think I put some type of crazy number up.
I don't know. I mean, my droids are doing better than any of the rest of the teams that are not my good teams. Let's see. They did 22K.
I squeezed my last 10K out. So
With what?
it's not quite as good as my best run. My droids did half of what they normally do. They normally do about 800K, and I didn't have a good run with them. I made a mistake. Jawa engineer died. So I'm obviously losing, but I could be at 5 million right now. It's possible. So
Yeah.
it's possible. And I've done that once before. I pulled 1 million with my droid, which is pretty hard to do in phase 2. You gotta make sure your Jawas and everything goes just right. Firestorm just wrecks Jawa engineer. And then I pulled a little over 2 million with my clones. And 5s got away, so my rebels did another 500K on plus K on the tank, and then had a really good run with my Turpentine. I think I did almost 500K.
Wow.
There. So like it was like pitch poster perfect run. 5 million plus. Finished second, but I did it in one of our cousin guilds without knowing that I was just supposed to wait till the very end and nudge them over if there was an issue. Instead, I went all out and finished second in the raid. So
Kylo's not doing too terrible. Oh, never mind. I just did another 117K.
Did you? Who are you running?
Being Kylo did almost all of it.
Ah.
I'm 100K short of 5 million. You think I can do 100K with my rebels in the final phase? You know what team I haven't run yet?
What?
I am going to run this team. Oh, Chirpa's already used. Never mind.
Ewoks? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You killed.
No, I'm
killed
going
Chirpa.
in with Phoenix. I haven't used any of my Phoenix squad.
Oh, you probably have full Phoenix because I
do.
I split
not all
off
85 though.
Kanan and Ezra.
Yeah.
So well, neither are mine. That's part of the reason I don't have them together. I'd be more tempted to keep Kanan out of phase 3 if I had Sabine 7-starred and maxed out. So I think
Oh,
that
don't get me wrong.
that's
My team's getting stomped. It's just fun to get stomped.
I think that yeah. Well, this is where having 1,000,001 characters pays off. So
I
hey,
don't
if you're gonna
have
run that,
1,000,001.
run. Hold on, just give me a moment. Because I can easily pull this up because I was interested about who in the guild had Commander Skywalker because there was much groaning about the difficulty.
Wow, this squad is really good.
In getting them.
I'm like I have characters that are like level 70 right now. And I'm
Yeah, no, full Jawas is one of the
not full
other
Jawas, full
recommendations. Oh, okay. I'm a little behind on the. Oh yeah,
I just did
full
40K.
Phoenix
I'm not saying they did a
is-
lot, but they're not geared, they're not anything. 48K
No,
is
Phoenix is gonna be awesome when you get them all geared and we find the right face for them. I think Phoenix Squad is gonna be awesome. I think they're gonna be a great Phase 2 team. You just have to play it differently. If I've read it right, Sabine's dark saber attack, she can do every turn when you get her
my
Omega
Sabine isn't
out.
done yet. Dude,
and
the
so
next
and
person
that
in the raid
stacks.
behind us is 2.5 million behind me, give or take.
Yeah,
40K.
he's waiting for Phase 4, buddy.
I know.
Yeah, he's waiting for Phase 4. He'll pull some
I am
crazy number out
only
of Phase 4.
35K short of Sabine. 35 shards short of Sabine. She'll be character number 91.
So this is off of swgoh.gg, okay?
Oh.
So this is Antag's profile. His overall gear collection score is 62.20, so he's almost got a 70 collection score. He owns 121 characters. 88 of those characters are 7-star.
Yeah.
7 of those characters.
There's two that are just waiting for gold.
Okay, so
90.
97 stars. If there's just gold, 97 stars. He's got 7 6-stars. He's got 11 characters at gear level 11. He's got 16 characters at gear level 10. He's got 14 characters at gear level 9. He's got 31 characters at gear level 8.
I have a lot of gearing up to do.
So when I say he has all the tunes, he has all the tunes. I mean, you're pulling out freaking B2 against the B2.
I love B2. I think B2 gets the hardest rep. I'm waiting. I have the perfect team that I've been working on for like forever. I think it's going to be awesome. K2SO, Magna Guard, B2. K2SO, B2, Magna Guard, R2D2, and Grievous. It's like my dream team. I'm so excited. I want to break the world when it's good.
No, your dream is for them to give Grievous a rework, so
oh my god,
he's
such
actually
a
playable
character right now.
Yeah.
There's a couple characters. So I'm missing Thrawn and I'm missing Kenobi right now. And I've got a lot of like 3 and 4 star characters right now, and 5 and 6 star characters. I have more 7-star characters than I do 6-star and 5-star and 4-star and 3-star combined, but
yes. Once again, I hear every day about how many characters he has.
It's alright. I hear every
we both
day
have
about
our
how
rants.
much. Yes, we rant plenty. There's no question.
We rant. So, okay. So let's go back to some lore talk. What else were we going to talk about?
I don't
covered Darksaber. We covered Gar Saxon.
So first of all, the hosts today are supposed to be you, me, and Pat, who never showed up. So Pat, this is us judging you. And we were supposed to have at least one guest star today, and they never showed up either way.
Well, we're obviously not important.
No.
So.
And then, so let's see. Today we're supposed to talk about Commander Luke. I think we've all heard you rant about that. The new character kits. So, how do you feel about the?
We haven't got through all the new characters.
You want to do your Leia and Obi-Wan? You want to jump them up? Oh, here, I'll pull up. Which character are we gonna talk about first?
Let's pull Leia up because we talked about the silly damage numbers.
She really did do a lot better. So there you go. There's her pretty face. Carrie Fisher, my love, my Valentine.
So
the only person I love more than her is my wife and my kids.
So completely maxed out. Leia does her first attack, and now she has a 70% chance to do a second attack, and then a 55% chance to do a third attack. And that second attack is up from, because I think what, it was 50-45 or something like that. So
I don't
that
remember.
that second attack is pretty. If you know the numbers are good for you, you're gonna get that most of the time. Each attack, she has a 50% chance to gain 10% turn meter. And she's probably going to attack at least 2 times. Now throw speed mods on her, or get her speed up as high as you can, and you do ridiculous damage. See, I've got Leia's speed at 213 right now. I don't think I can squeeze much more out of her than that. And
Nope, it's
and her
impossible
invisibility
to get
special.
much more than that.
Oh man, I was watching one video and I saw somebody had their Jawa engineer at 285 speed. I am not kidding you.
Well,
Or
that's ridiculous.
285 or 265 speed.
You're not looking at what
Yeah.
I'm doing on the screen, are you?
Yeah, I'm seeing Phoenix Squad right now.
No, you don't see
so-
what I'm doing on the actual YouTube channel. I'm circling and and highlighting and running my cursor underneath my speed.
So Leia gains stealth up, critical damage for 3 turns, normal. Gains 50% turn meter, so 50 plus 50 is 100, possibly. All right, so
I'm
you
really
can
glad
eventually
you know
get the
your math.
cooldown. Yeah. So you eventually can get the cooldown low enough where she never actually ever comes out of being invisible.
Mine
And
doesn't.
so if Leia already, what?
Mine
you
never
need
comes
to
out of
omega
being
her.
invisible. No, I'm
So,
saying she
yeah,
never comes out.
Because you. All right, I'm ignoring you right now.
Why? I'm telling you, she
If
never comes out
Leia,
of invisible.
yeah, sometimes mine does, depending on what the turrets are doing. But if she stays invisible, what this is new, she gains offense up and foresight for 3 turns. It used to be just critical chance. So now she's got what she's got. So she's got offensive up. She's got ×2, which everyone else does. Well, that's critical damage, and her critical chance that she gets when she goes into stealth. And she has foresight, so she dodges that first salvo from the tank now, which she always used to get hit with. So great
Uncle?
great effect. And then her against all odds is her heal chance, and when you Zeta it, she will have a let's see. She will have a 45% chance to heal, and she will recover 5% protection. So basically, she will do on her own what Cody does for the rest of the clones.
Okay, so
And in a long, so
Okay.
in a long phase like Phase 4, this, I mean, with the speed down and toppling, oh God, you could maybe get pretty close to a clear, I would think. I mean, I want to try it next time. I think I'm going to Zeta and try it, see what I can do, but
I don't think you're going to do that
Man.
much more damage. I'd be very honest. I just feel like that. Don't get me wrong. I think that it'll be better. I don't think it'll be crazy, though.
I don't know. I think it'd be crazy. Man, I did all that, and my clone sergeant isn't at gear level 11.
I hate.
So get him to gear level 11. He
Obi-Wan
does.
League. Not Obi-Wan.
He easily does another 200,000 without question. I think Princess Zodi just got a lot sexier. People are gonna start putting up some really big numbers.
Well, I mean, you put up 3.2 million. I mean, that's a
And it's huge jump, huge jump.
it's a big jump. I
So
mean, it's a team we're all already
yeah.
using, and now all of a sudden it's super viable, and it's viable in a new way. Like it's I can't even
hmm
describe how much better it is now.
Um, so old Ben got a rework. He has a taunt, which I think's amazing. Um, and it has to be zated. But once it's zated, he taunts for 2 turns, and then when he either loses that taunt, or if that taunt is removed by a character or canceling effect, he automatically gains taunt back for 1 turn and gives everybody defense up. Um, and so he gives Jedi he gives Jedi teams a reliable taunt. Him and Kanan are the only two Jedi tanks that can taunt. Um, and I think old Ben is probably going to see a lot of use in Arena. I'm not sure how much he's going to be used in um, in Raid. His taunts and abilities are really useless on Rancor outside of at the beginning of the first phase. I'll have to work it. My Luke wasn't quite high enough yet, and I had already used Ben on phase 1 just to test it out to see how he would change the math on a Jedi team. But I think the one of the new Rebel teams, or what I'm going to start trying to run, is going to be Wigs with Ezra, Commander Skywalker, and Old Ben.
I think
And
that's good.
so basically, you'd have you can get your high damage numbers from Wedge and Biggs, possibly Commander Skywalker. You're getting the chosen assist off of Ezra, and then in perpetuity, once Ben taunts, his taunt should be up, so he can take all the damage from the turrets, kind of the way Chief Nesbitt does it for the droids. And then obviously when Obi-Wan dies, you get a bunch of cool stuff. You get even more cool stuff. And that's where Arena, I think we're going to see a ton of Obi-Wan Kenobi as soon as people Zeta him, because you'll need 2 characters to get through his taunt. It's going to be a pain in the butt. It's going to be worse than any other tank because you aren't going to be able to get through his taunt. And then since he's a rebel now, you're gonna pair him with Blaze and what's his name? Ipman.
Ipman.
Ipman. With him and Ipman. That's the actor. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name at the moment. And so
right?
You're gonna stack. Yeah. So you're gonna stack health mods. You're gonna level them up with health and protection, and you're not gonna be able to get rid of his taunt. And he's just gonna have a line of health dots across his head, 100% guaranteed.
Okay, so we learned something tonight.
And then you're gonna be able to do that with Commander Skywalker as well. So I mean, Ben is just gonna absolutely break Arena.
So we learned something tonight.
So what did we? Which was?
So at 8:43 when we stopped raiding and started talking about lore, Since then, we've lost 7 viewers. So let's end it here. I think we're good
Okay.
for right now. I mean, you and I can hang out and chat, but we'll end the live stream. And I want to say thank you to everybody for joining. If you're not already a subscriber, remember to like and subscribe. And thank you guys for tuning in. Do you have anything to say? No?
No, I try to let you sign off.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.